Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. One of my buddies sent me over a replay he had in this tank, the Concept 1B. This was the event tank 2 years ago. I was able to pick it up for absolutely nothing. I got it in my last crate. I was like, oh wow. I think I picked up 6 for free and I was like, woohoo! I finally got a tank I didn't have. So yeah, I was pretty happy about that. Played it a while. Am I a huge lover of this tank? Not really. I mean, it's definitely strong in the right hands, but like any other tank, that's the case. But let me give you a review of the tank, and then we'll jump right into his game. Overall, I'm going to go with very good. Yeah, it's better than good, not quite OP, so I'm going to go very good. Gun. It's definitely not OP. I'm going to go with good, maybe very good. That's a tough call, but it is a solid gun for sure. Armor. Turret, I've got to go great. Yeah, this turret is tough. One tough cookie. And lastly, maneuverability. I'm going to go with good. It is relatively fast for a tank that's heavy. I mean, yeah, it gets around the map. With that, let's jump right in. Wouldn't you know? Mines. What a great map for this tank. There are certain maps that certain tanks do really well on. This tank is a hull-down beast. It's American after all. T-32, the E5, this one. They thrive in hilly terrain. And Mines has one of the best positions for any hull-down tank. It's this area that my buddy's heading to right now. Now, his light tanks and mediums are taking the hill, so that can work or that can be disastrous, but it looks like it's worked out for them. And now my buddy's just going to go to work. Now, really, all my buddy needs to do is just work this area, back and forth, peeking on over, getting the easy shots. The big guns at the back, of course, can HEU, but at this distance, they'll probably struggle to pen an AP shell. Probably. Even an APCR might struggle against this tank. Anyway, he's just going to take these shots that he's presented with. He's not afraid of risking getting hit. And I think if you want to do a ton of damage, that's what you have to do. You can't just sit back and wait for the enemy to walk right in front of your gun. Yes, it can happen from time to time, but ideally, you've got to push the action. See, he's taking a hit for his trouble, but he's doing the damage as well. Okay, so just back to it. JPPZ, APCR, you're penned. What many people don't know if they're not a pro player is that Pramo can often neutralize very strong armor. Not always, but often it can. With this tank, you've got APCR as standard, so that's great, and you've got heat as your Pramo, so you can just choose your ammo depending on which tank you're facing. Now, it looks like they've got an AFK behind him. And thankfully, with him here, they can't push up on him, and they don't know that, so it looks like this guy's a threat. I'm sure my buddy's trying to get the JPPZ, but no need. Somebody else took him out, so that's good news. JPPZ, great pen, great HE. You got to worry about those big guns. So he's taking out a lot of these dangerous threats, and yeah, look at that, another bounce. Oof, that is rough. So now he's just going to take out the low health tanks. Right, I mean, wise decision. Unfortunately, they were able to get rid of 2 of his buddies in a quick amount of time there. But he's doing just fine. 4,700 damage. Just going to peek on over. Easy shot. Not much the AMX can do there. Doesn't really have the armor. Yep, and he's probably going to be a goner in a second. One more shot, and he'll be out all the game, that's for sure. He's got a very healthy tank at the back there, and one other tank with a decent amount of health. Of course, he knows that if he crests this ridge, that he is open to getting hit pretty hard. I mean, the AMX has 3 shells loaded, I'm sure. I think that's the WT at the back. I can't remember. But the AMX is gone, so now it's 2 versus 4. Again, with one very healthy tank sitting at the back. Somebody recently wrote to me and asked, how can I get a Razonide medal? what tips do I have to offer? Honestly, a Razanide is a lot of luck. Your team has to be good enough that they don't fall apart, but not too good that they just start picking off tanks left, right, and center. Because even if they get one tank, that means your Razanide's finished. You've got to be able to take them out when you see a tank is low health. I think a tank such as a TVP or an AMX-30B can work really well in this situation because with their 3 shells, or 4 shells, they can wait for a tank to be about, let's say, 600, 700 hit points, push on in. Even if they miss 1 shell, 2 shells, or 3 shells should be enough to rip them apart. And yeah, that's an easy way to get some cheap, kills. I never go for Razanides myself, if you're curious. If I get them, I get them. The other day I had a decent game, 6 kills. Was I trying for it? No, I really wasn't. I don't care. I think that's what makes me different than some of the other great players out there. And I don't consider myself great by any stretch of the imagination. I think I'm an okay player, a good player, decent player. I just play, do well, and that's it. I'm out. I don't care if I die. I don't care if I don't get 7 kills. I don't care if I get 4 kills or whatever. I could care less. I've done my job. I did the best I could. And moving on. I mean, if I notice I've got 5 kills, I'll be like, ooh, that would be nice if I get 1 more kill, Ooh, maybe I get 7 kills. That'd be great. I mean, I might pay attention, but that's it. I'm not focused on it. I don't care if someone gets it. If I get 6, I might say, hey, buddy, can I get the last one? I might do that. That's about the only thing I would do. But there you go. 7,354 damage, 2,260 block, and a well-deserved mastery. I mean, basically, he did everything in this game. He just demolished the enemy team. Of course, if you do 7,000, 9,000, you've done pretty much everything. And look at that, the enemy team. Yep, yeah, that's not going to get it done. Well, 3 tanks that didn't get past 1,000 in tier 10, including JPPZ. Yeah. And Vickers Light, oof, that was painful. Yeah, probably cost them the game. Anyway, that's all I got for you. What do you think of the concept B? Do you have it? Do you want it? Do you hate it? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to contribute to the channel, please do so by clicking the link below. Anything goes a long way to helping me keep creating videos for you guys. Of course, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, whatever. I would appreciate it. That's all I got for you. I'll see you next time. Snugs on Blitz, out.